Syracuse Minoa Central High School, Eddie Michaelenko, and I want to thank him for where he is. Okay, thank you for hosting us here today. This is a difficult day. I just walked through the halls of this great school, had a chance to engage with some really smart young people who are so excited and energetic and happy to be back at school with an extraordinary teacher teaching them coding and teaching them cyber and teaching them everything they need to know in the space of computer science. But you turn on the news and you are stunned to see yet another school shooting in the United States of America. It hurts on so many levels. As a parent who for many years sent my children off to school, I know the inherent anxiety as soon as your beloved children are out of your sight. And then to see news stories where a 14-year-old has access to an assault-style weapon, a military-style assault weapon. How he got his hands on that remains a question. But to gun down students in a school, 2 students, 2 adults, wounding 9 more, we've had enough. This nation has seen enough. We have done a lot in the state of New York to protect our citizens from gun violence. We have tough laws, some of the toughest in the nation. We feel confident that they do protect our citizens, and especially the enhancements we made in the aftermath of the brutal slaying of 10 Western New Yorkers shopping at a Tops grocery store. Many of them are my neighbors. We enhanced our red flag laws. Red flag laws are the early warning system that is necessary for law enforcement to understand that there could be someone who would do harm to themselves or to others and intervene before you have a tragedy like we saw in Georgia, where they can appeal to getting if there's access to guns, getting them out of the hands of an individual who could do harm to others. That should be a national policy. There should be a national red flag law or extreme risk order of protection. We have issued over 20,000 in the state of New York in the last 2 years. That's up from about 1,000 before we changed the law and put the onus on law enforcement to really engage and be held responsible for taking the steps necessary. When the red flag is risen, go to that person's home, see if there's access to guns, see what they're saying online. Do everything you can to preemptively, proactively prevent violence and the slaughter of innocent citizens, especially our children in schools. We also need a national assault weapons ban. We had one in place. We'll never know how many lives were saved because we did not have them so readily accessible, where an 18-year-old in New York State could walk into a store and buy it on his birthday. We have to regain our sensibilities here in America. We really do. And that's what I'm calling for, national action. I know that the Biden-Harris administration wants to do more. I know that the Senate, led by Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, wants to do more. And I'm calling on the Republican-led House of Representatives to stop putting up roadblocks to saving children's lives. How many more deaths will it take? How many more wake-up calls do we have to have? How many more times do we have to turn on a television and just have that gut-wrenching feeling in our hearts that something has to change, and it hasn't? So coming to a school